Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. Tonight we are not playing Rifts. It's Chaos Earth, right?
We're not playing. This is the world of Rifts. It is Rifts semicolon chaos.
Okay. You would know more than I would. We do have merch. You can check it out through the link in the chat or by heading over to Nerds with Dice on Twitter. And you can find it in the bio over there.
Dropping shit.
We are sponsored by Grinding Coffee Company, and they are a Black and LGBTQ plus coffee company, and you can get 10% off by using the link in the chat or the code Nerds with Dice. And one last little thing of business. If you are potentially interested in playing in a Power Rangers inspired game, you can use the form that is in the chat to sign up for Millennium Nights Chrono Mask, which will be the third Millennium Nights game. Check that out. I'll be running that sometime in January. So, Kevin.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Earth 2098, December 22nd. This game is going to take place in the NORAD facility, a fictional version of a real place, where the combined Air Force Space Force NEMA presence is. NEMA being the Northern Military Eagle Alliance, or Northern Eagle Military Alliance, a joint task force created for the common good and defense of the entire North American continent. And our characters are going to be specialists serving in this facility. So let's go around and give yourselves a brief, the log line of your characters and your characters' names, starting with Saphira.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nerdy Teddy. Tonight I'm playing Saphira Cross. She is just a plain old soldier grunt.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You don't need more.
Yep.
Hindsight.
All right. Hi, my name is Maxine Bachman, and I will be playing Hindsight. I don't actually know what I am other than a fighter person. I have a awesome armor.
Your
Don't
power
mess
pilot.
with my armor, or I will mess with you, and you don't want that.
All right. Foresight.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm playing Foresight, who is Hindsight's partner. We're a big team. I'm a glitter boy pilot, and I like to just blow shit up or punch it hard to make it dead.
Yep.
All right.
We work
Go
together
ahead.
because once you see Foresight, you don't see Hindsight behind.
Elaine.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm playing Elena Blaze. I'm a sixth-generation firefighter military brat who's trying to live up to expectations from her family. She's from Texas, and she just likes to be responsible for everybody.
And Charlie Hardigan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Evan Jennings. I'm playing Charlie Hardigan. He's a demolitions expert. He also enjoys blowing things up, so I have a feeling that's probably going to be the answer to a lot of our problems, given the other teammates here. So he's excited to destroy things.
Well,
or save the day by destroying things.
Murder hobos. Murder hobos.
I will note, you do not have any high-powered explosives on you, unless I tell you you do.
Okay. I will blow things up within reason.
You have some grenades to begin with.
The second you give me anything, I will blow things up.
Well,
I
that
will
will be
wait.
dangerous because most likely you'll be getting it in the armory.
Yes.
All right. I blow up the armory. Well, fun game, everybody.
Game over. I win.
Yep.
It
When?
is December 22nd, 2098. People, it's been a weird couple of days. reports on the news have been people having like they're worried that some kind of bad drugs have gone around, as a lot of people seem to be having hallucinations. There's reports around the world of just a general feeling of unease. And then suddenly it's December 22nd and the East Coast is gone. The building goes into lockdown. The red alerts go up all over. All of you are in sub-basement 7 and feel the entire earth shift. This is an earthquake. Some of you may have been through earthquakes. Some of you may have not, depending on where you're from. But this is an earthquake that moves the entire NORAD facility, located in the mountains of Colorado. Once used as a strategic site for nuclear command. It has been repurposed several times through several rounds of budget cuts to be a kind of more experimental facility. You are 7 layers deep underneath this mountain. It's something you are pretty much used to. All of you work down here in one department or another, mostly in experimental weapons testing. But the entire facility shakes to a point where you're sure it's going to fall apart. The ceilings here are 30 feet high. The hallways are wide enough for glitter boys to go walking past each other. This is a fully staffed facility. The holidays are coming up, so things are a little quiet. It's a time of peace, generally, in America, where you are. There are reports of a populist uprising, I believe in Brazil. In South America, there is reports of a forthcoming big announcement from a science, one of the major science contractors, located in Japan, and there was some buzz about something in Florida. And your world is literally shaken apart. Reports start coming down to you through the video feeds. Archie 2, the local public cyber system, addresses everybody. A major incident has occurred, covering America and other parts of the world. Mass casualties events of unknown origin. Please report to stations. This is not a drill. All personnel to stations. And the entire facility shakes again. But this shaking seems to go on for minutes. It feels like an hour, but really it was about 10 solid minutes of mountain moving around you. The facility is well built, sturdy as hell, and is still in one piece except the parts that are caved in. Archie 2 comes over the PA in this. Parts of it are shorting out. Parts of the PA system are shorting out, but you are all getting messages still. Communications throughout this level are established by the system RG2 saying, a seismic event has occurred. Please remain calm. Subsector 7, please remain calm.
Is that our sector?
Yes, you're all on sub level 7.
Where are we? Are we in like a mess hall or rooms?
You can have been in various places, but you've just been ordered to go get your shit. To get fully geared.
I was probably in my room sleeping on like top bunk, and when
you were thrown off.
Yeah, when the first one I threw off and went, hell yeah, I knew it's time, and just jump out to my, like, before they even finish the announcement, just plow out to my armor, like ready to go.
Please report to your sector commanders.
Do you guys like stay in the same room because you're like partners?
Oh yeah.
I probably ended up slapping you on the way out and just be like, I'm going, let's go, just slap you and run.
You're all familiar with each other in that you have all been assigned as a Red Alert marshalling squad.
Yeah.
You are to get your gear and gather at the location. And for you, the location is known as the library. It is a hallway intersection with basically a bookshelf with some novels in it. It is jokingly called the library by the people on this floor. There are other departments on this floor. You all kind of are associated with specific weapons testing, but you aren't the only people on this floor. You've seen scientists around. You've seen contractors occasionally, but you've never seen things like this. Lights are hanging. People are starting to panic in ways that you haven't seen a lot of. As you get to your assigned place,
Are we
see
are we gonna do like little intros of each
yes,
of our characters?
what is Charlie doing?
So I think
as
you
this
said that
occurs?
everybody's like panicking and running around as like there's like dust and shit kind of coming off the ceilings because parts of this whole base like collapsed and the mountain's going nuts and the world's ending. I think Charlie is walking like down the hallway, just kind of pleased as punch, just sort of chilling as people are like, ah, ah. And he's just walking as he takes a little vial out of his pocket and pops it open and like pours this like black powder into his coffee and like,
When you
and
go to sniff it, and between drinking it, a rock falls into it from the ceiling.
it's not bad actually. And he's just gonna kind of walk. Think almost like who's the fucking pirate? You know, the fucking pirate.
Oh, Jack Sparrow.
He's just like, so sort of like, kind of like a drunken master as he's walking. Somebody will run into him and he'll just sort of like kind of spin with it, walk backwards for a few seconds, and then walk back. He's kind of he looks like a little bit unwashed. He looks a little like, you know, not like dirty, but just like he just woke up. So half of his hair is like that, you know, or it's just
Is
like
he in his armor, carrying his helmet?
Do you want me to be?
Do you
I
want
thought
your
we were-
armor, or do you want to go get it?
I thought that's what we were gonna go do, right? We were all gonna meet up at the armory.
At the marshalling spot, yeah. You're supposed
Okay,
to grab
so-
your gear and get there.
He doesn't have his armor or his helmet. He's going to get it, but he does have his gun, which he's not supposed to have.
Yeah.
He has it just like hanging on his hip, which is
As-
definitely a no-no.
Someone grabs you by the shoulder and says, "The East Coast is gone."
Where'd it go?
Underwater.
That's wild. Do you know what happened? Was it nukes? I put my money on nukes. Russia's been a little too quiet lately.
They just stare off at a wall.
Hey, okay. What's his job?
This is a intel analyst,
I want to.
communications guy.
I look at him. I realize that he's having like a real issue. So, and I just drop. I put my coffee over here as if it's supposed to go on something, but it doesn't, and it just falls and hits the floor. And I go, "Hey, look at me!" And I grab him by the face. I go, "Look at me. Meet my eyes. You see me? Do you see my eyes?"
As your
Yeah.
eyes go slightly sideways.
Do I look scared?
And he throws up on your feet.
Oh.
All right. All right. You're getting there. Just let it all out. And don't worry. This too shall pass. So don't fucking sweat it, bud, and get back to work. And I push him in a direction.
Yeah. As you are meandering, you go past what seems to be the an area you are not to ever go in. In it says restricted personnel clearance, blue 14 only. And there are armed guards still standing there, even through the aftershakes. There's a couple of science people running over, and one of them isn't pulling out their ID, and one of the guards pulls their rifle on them until they produce a blue 17 ID. and then they like literally throw them through that doorway.
I stand up straight and salute them, and then I continue to walk.
I wrote down people's names so I remember them. Saphira, what are you doing when the earthquakes began?
I was probably in the mess. But as soon as the call went out, I went right to get my armor and stuff.
On your way there, you saw that as you were leaving the mess, you saw that the mess is right near one of the main entrances up. All the walls are metal here. Everything is metal. There's no natural rock normally. But looking towards one of the main entrances to the elevators, the elevator doors are open, and it is solid granite on the other side of the elevator doors.
That I do a double take at it and then keep going. Do as I have been told.
As you're running, someone grabs you by the arms and says, "Can you hear them? I can hear them. Oh my God, I can hear them.
Hear who?
Can you hear them? Can you hear them? Oh my God, I can hear them.
Did you hit your head?
All those people I killed. I can hear them."
Alright. You should get to your post.
I can hear them. And it just keeps walking. In the direction that you think that person's post probably is, but keeps muttering to themselves.
Oh, okay. That was weird.
All right, you make it to your gear. Elaine?
So Elaine, the overachiever she was, would have been prepping her gear. So as soon as it started happening, she threw it on, knew where the muster site was, grabbed her axe, slung her rifle, and started heading down the hall. Anyone that looked out of order, she's giving orders to. Hey, you, get yourself back in your uniform. You get to your armor. You get back here. I want you over there. You need to get your stuff together. You need to pull your shit. Remember your training. Follow us.
I've now
She's
decided
running
that
down the
Elaine is the
hall.
highest rank, and everyone hates it.
Yeah.
Elaine gets there first, and the bookshelf is knocked over.
The bookshelf isn't important. I just make sure it's clear and no one can get hurt on anything that fell. And I'm trying to direct traffic.
Roll a d20 real quick.
Okay. 3.
You don't see it, but the camera pans down to one of the books. Tearing itself out of one of the books is a page that folds itself into the shape of a person and starts running down the hall.
What entire nation
You didn't
is that?
see it.
Oh, crap.
What tarnation.
I love you so much.
What the hell?
Something weird happened, like some rocks. There are metal ceilings here. Some rocks pulling through a metal ceiling, and a giant crash of an enormous metal plate falls 30 feet to the ground, not far from the library. There seems to be someone caught under it. One of the people who was running to where they go seems to have been caught by the giant metal plate falling.
Okay, I fly right over there. Try to get my axe underneath, see if I can wedge it up.
All right, you have I believe you have an ability called Excavation Rescue.
Yes.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll on that.
Okay. Let's see, where is that?
This is a younger grunt who is just screaming now.
Okay.
In pain.
That is a 75 out of 60.
So you start to move the thing, but they start screaming even louder. You can't tell what, but you have you're in the full Roscoe suit, right?
Yep.
So the Roscoe suit is a firefighter's power armor, essentially. It is shiny. It is reddish, I believe. It's
Yep.
got a cool faceplate, but it allows you to see the human underneath it because they want people to know firefighters are humans, so they don't freak out so much. This has always been a thing. But it's kind of got like the wide brimmed hat built in, made of NBC materials. Yours is one of the most expensive suits of firefighting gear ever created, and it is rare to have it outside of military facilities like this. But here, pretty much everyone in the fire brigade has one. You leverage your MDC axe, and you start moving it before you realize that they are crushed not only by the metal, but there is some rock that has potentially injured their spine. And attempting to move them right now would require more than just you alone.
Okay. I pull out the walkie-talkie and start. What would I'd call for backup? I need assistance. I need somebody in some power armor to move some very heavy rocks over here.
So hindsight and foresight, I believe you should probably show up now.
Oh yeah, no, we're totally all over this. Like,
the two of them fly up. What does it look like in your power armors?
Do you want to go first?
Foresight is in some very nice standard glitter boy armor, well maintained, always making sure that everything works. Always checking, asking too many questions of people who built it. That's one of the things that probably annoy the people, in charge of it, because I asked so many questions. So this button, you said yesterday that, this did this, and then you're supposed to recalibrate it, but it's not recalibrated. Why? And just doing all this type of thing. And then that's how she is.
Yeah. You have found that yours is an experimental suit, but it is not the only experimental suit. Contact with one of the other facilities. You've occasionally spoken to a team in Florida. Mm-hmm. You've had like conference calls months ago. But it has been some time since you spoke to anyone from the Florida team that was developing this for KLS. And KLS is the company that mainly builds them. Sorry, my brain just went 4 different directions.
So excited. I love this tie.
Yeah. You have in fact spoken once, very briefly, to a woman who talked about making it so that you didn't have to be in the armor, but you could still control the armor, and it seemed like she was trying to put you out of a job.
Why would I sit in the base while the glitter boy? I mean, I need to. That's probably how it went.
Yeah. The Glitter Boy is, for those who don't know, the Glitter Boy is a 10-foot tall suit of shining chromium armor, often called the Chromium Guardsman, that has laser-resistant armor and is seen as a walking tank. It is one of the most advanced weapons humans have developed. And a squad, like 2 of them can take out a platoon of soldiers single-handedly from a distance. This one is not equipped with the standard boom gun, as a gun designed to shoot around several miles and create a sonic boom would be unwise inside this facility. You do have I believe, large is it plasma? I think there's a couple of variations.
They said, and the thing I have, it's a laser cannon.
You have a huge laser cannon, which is not as devastating, but highly effective, and it wouldn't be practical to equip you with a full-size boom cannon here, but you can swap them out if you ever get to a place where they get swapped out. What does the smaller power armor look like?
I've got, think of like a Halo type outfit, like from the game Halo. So it's still bulky and big, but it's a lot more pulled down and sleek. There aren't very many of these ones because they're like, how do you fit so much into something so small? And I was like, put me in it, Captain, put me in it. I don't care if it works, put me in it. And so they decided to put me in it, and I've been tweaking it a little bit here and there to make it work. But
Earlier models had the problem of hyperextending people's knees,
yeah,
but your model has been tuned to you specifically, so that it is unlikely to create that problem.
Yeah, and it's got some Japanese flair, as my character very much likes video games and anime. So there's like some stickers and stuff all just stuck on it. And the visor, it doesn't like lift up per se as much as like goes clear. Like
Gotcha.
it goes from, so when I'm in like when I'm fighting, it goes over, so it's just a like a solid plate, and then just the eyes go clear when I'm like talking to people and stuff.
The eyes have kind of like a Hawkman kind of mask to them.
Yeah.
A little bit. This is loosely one of the Griffin interceptors, which is a flying power armor. Which here can fly, but not at the speeds it sometimes gets up to. You have a lot of micronization in your suit, so yours is less bulky, but your speed is lower and your maneuverability is way reduced compared to a Griffin power armor Sam S in Open Skies.
She's not perfect, but boy, is she good at what she does.
That's why, and every time they have to show you off, they peel all the stickers off.
And I'll slap them right back
And
on
they
when
know
they're
that,
done.
and it's just
Can't
not
do
worth
that.
arguing about it with you. So they just let you
You
keep
get
it.
them 100 at a time online, guys. Get them all back on. Stickers.
So the two of you get there and begin, and under Elaine's orders, get to the position where you need to correctly, not balance, I guess, the weight of the plate against the pressure on the person's leg, which may be keeping a lot of their blood in.
Yes.
Yep.
I have a little bit of first aid.
Well, you're
so
busy
if-
holding a ton of rocks.
now.
Yeah.
Pulling them would cause their leg to come off. Showing up next is going to be Saphira, and followed closely by Charlie, who is now in armor but still holding a fresh coffee cup.
I took a coffee from
It is
somebody
someone
else.
else's coffee cup.
This is world's best dad or something.
Nice of you to
Greatest
show up.
soccer mom.
Nice
Yes,
for you to
soccer mom.
yeah. Nice for you to show up, Chuck.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? How are you guys doing, Cross, Blaze, Chucklefuck 1 and Chucklefuck 2? How what's going on? This-
People are dying here, slacker.
Oh my god, look at that guy.
So
That
anyone,
sucks.
yeah. Charlie, I believe you're in a minor power. You're in a hardened combat suit, right?
Mine probably looks like you know
It's
what
not
I'm imagining?
Strictly power armor. I think yours is a.
I'm imagining the armor similar to the Marines in the Aliens movie.
Yeah,
Where it
much
was like,
closer.
and you know how it had like writing and shit all over it. So
Yeah.
he's got like goofy shit scribbled on it that like he has like tally marks and like all this other shit.
Charlie's a bit older than most and has been in service.
That is actually how I imagined it. It was definitely like salt and pepper kind of hair.
There's been a lot
little
of
bit older.
talk about trying to force him to retire. It just hasn't taken yet.
I'm waiting for the world to retire me. Why would I retire early? But yeah, so he's got a bunch of like shit, but he never aspired to be higher in rank, which is why Blaze is higher rank than him, because he never gave a shit to get any higher. What rank
Well,
would
and the constant demotions.
yeah, definitely. He is always getting caught with contraband. He always is getting in trouble because he's stealing shit, and he always has shit that he's not supposed to have.
I would say Blaze is probably easily a. Let's go with Captain. Well, yeah, because this would be a.
like. Are we? Is there like a rank among us that we need to really worry about? Is there like a rookie?
No, I mean you do what
No.
Blaze tells you to.
Cool, works with me. Awesome.
Blaze is the only person Foresight does not question.
There you go.
And you all have different teams that you're normally with, but this is your emergency team. You have met for drills and before, but you don't spend like every waking day together. except the two of you, the two pilots. You've all and if any of you decide that you have hung out socially, that's perfectly cool too.
I feel like I put up with you because I don't ask any questions and you just tell me the information that I don't have to do the work for.
So, does someone want to give me a first aid?
I can
Or paramedic.
I can do paramedic.
Give me a paramedic, as everyone else, or three of you, are currently propping up different parts of this massive ton of metal that has fallen on this analyst.
I sling the paramedic pack out for her to start grabbing.
47 under 50.
Great. You managed to tourniquet off the leg. Because this person would bleed out if you don't do that, if you move them. But now that they've been tourniqueted, you can... This is grim work that someone has to do here, and this is probably something Charlie would get in there with. And
you want me to... Do I have to roll paramedic for it? Oh, yeah, no, I'll do it.
No, but you do the grim work of quickly removing the part of him that is buried under a literal ton.
Ooh, that's bone. That's definitely bone. Ooh,
but you've got an MDC blade, and it is not hard to do.
Oh, his leg is pinned.
Yeah.
Oh, I just cut it off. I'll cut it off if I can at the joint, if that's possible. If not, I'll start sawing through the bone. But actually, first I'd have to break the bone. I can get to the joint?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'll cut through the joint because that's the easiest place to cut
There is screaming, but in the paramedic bag, there is sedatives. You've properly tourniqueted, and you get them to a nearby triage, which has been set up. As you all carry this person to the triage, as after Elaine slaps out the instant stretcher that's part of their pack.
That's fucking handy.
And y'all get them to the first aids, like the closest first aid station, which is overwhelmed with various levels of injuries. There are reports coming in of entire sections of the 7th floor, which they no longer have access to. It seems both the main exits have become blocked with rubble. But not one of the reports is not just rubble, straight solid rock in a shearing that one of the scientists doesn't seem to understand. And word is coming down that they are starting to dig down from level 6 to excavate a path.
Dude, next time you cut somebody's leg off, tell me to switch my mods on, man. I didn't want to see that shit. Like going through the different mods in my...
Oh yeah, you're...
Next time, you can learn a thing or two. You know what I mean? It really is fascinating when you get into arterial spray and things like that. Dude. I don't really know shit about it. I just find it fascinating to watch.
Dude, I could have put like my 8-bit mod on it. Oh, that would have been so much cooler. Oh.
His hands are bloody, and he is eating like a little tea cookie with
your
bloody hands.
You have to take off the glove to eat. Or you could be just eating with your armored glove.
Yeah, which is caked in that guy's blood. Trying to like lift my arm.
A doctor runs up, also caked in blood, and just goes, Elaine, I need you to get down to section 24. There is reports of a room that is accessible by someone of your height and size, but I don't think the big ones are going to be able to get in there, but we need someone in there to start to do a well check. There's apparently 4 people in a room, and we can hear them, we can get to them, but we don't have anyone to poke the hole through the doors yet.
Got it. Chip, Saphira, you follow me. The rest of you, stay behind. We might need you.
Aye, aye, Captain. Still switching through mods.
All right.
Wait, am I going?
For a day. Yes, you're going, Chuck.
Okay.
All right.
You don't know what I can need you for, but you never know. I might need to stuff a hole or something.
I'm like a Swiss Army man. Whatever you need.
As those 3 walk off, the 2 of you staying behind start to get you have a moment.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
while we're running down the hall?
Not the three of you, the two of you. I'm talking about hindsight and foresight. You were told to stay there. You have a moment.
I want to, it's like, okay, what is happening? And wants to like hear any sort of
You connect to-
reports or
You open your RG2 terminal.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, RG2 by Cyberworks. Welcome. The RG2 terminal is coming out, is producing reports. All the facility reports show that the facility has been suffering a massive earthquake with seemingly several different points of origin at a 10 on the Richter scale. There is reports of mass casualty events, like natural disasters on every single coast. There is hold on, I actually pulled up my book so that I could look at this. And then I think I closed the book. Nope, there it is. Let's see. There is a number of reports coming through. Florida's in a level 5 hurricane the size of Texas. The Caribbean islands are gone. The President of the United States is said to be on his way to the NORAD facility. And the Eastern Seaboard, any footage that you manage to get before it is suddenly shut down is of a tidal wave larger than the Statue of Liberty. Let's see. There are reports of rioters and panic coming from areas as far away as Detroit. Missouri and St. Louis seem to have something about monsters. The Mississippi has overrun its banks. The Rio Grande has reached water levels never seen in modern times. Let's see, where else? Just earthquakes all over the North American continent. Let's see. And fires have unleashed in the South.
Okay, Archie. So basically, to sum this up, the world's going tits up. All right.
Confirmed. Your analysis is an interesting idiom.
Cheetah anime.
Archie has very basic personality.
Yeah.
And is kind of like a personal, like Cortana to Master Chief a little bit.
Nice.
Except less personable.
And then what are our orders?
Your orders were to stay here, and then you are shown to a place where you can use the speed of your suits to quickly maneuver people into a safer area. As the two of you do, you are sent by the doors to Area Blue 14. And you see the massive doors and their sub-door. The sub-door is opened, and a woman who you've seen a few times, she is wearing just a lab coat and a blue dress and has the most serious glasses on you've ever seen, and is holding a clipboard, and the soldiers are deferring to her. You've seen this person. Their name is Dr. Howe. She is pointing to things, and she is demanding something of the soldiers who are entering it into clipboards, into data pads. And then she goes through the doors, the massive blast doors to Area Blue 17.
You just hear hindsight behind you going, "Oh, they all make such cute chibi characters."
Yeah, I know. Let's just help where we can. And that's what we start doing.
Yeah.
Moving rock, lifting people.
The three of you that ran down the hallway, you don't have time to catch up on news so much as you start seeing casualty incidents in the hallways. There is a number of areas where things have caved in and people need to get moved. You're sent to a specific area, which is kind of like a little off corner, where there are people trapped in a room with about a 4-foot hole. And every now and then there is an earthquake. Do any of you have any skills you'd like to leverage?
Yes. I have.
By the way, now is the time to leverage some skills. Show us what you can do.
You mean like use our skills?
Yeah, look at what your skills are. See if you can find any use for them. Show
I
us
have
the things you're good at.
Fire damage assessment. It helps me figure out the structural integrity of things.
Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. That is a 13 of 30.
All right. You very quickly size up that this area, pairing any, category 5 earthquakes, is probably going to be stabilized for a good bit. You just need to clear out some of the rock and rubble that's in the way. There is no gas leaks detected. Your armor is not picking up any gas leaks in this area. Occasionally, your armor will point to a pipe that has come loose as a potential gas leak hazard, because your armor is set to do that. But you have not found any direct dangers, and you believe that if you properly support a tunnel, the remainder of this tunnel, you can get those people out.
Okay, I look around for any wreckage or anything that I might be able to use to jam in there to start jury rigging some
Anybody else
supports.
got some things they'd like to leverage in this time of need?
I have salvage. I could probably find some.
Absolutely. Roll that salvage.
28 out of 40.
Absolutely. You find enough broken pieces, including a full suit of power armor that has been crushed, that you can use the arms as basically support rods. Charlie, do you have any way that you would like to make this tunnel bigger?
So, yes, but you said that there are fleshy meat people. So I am a boom guy.
You'll just have to be extremely good at this.
Ooh, okay, yeah, we got like a Rube Goldberg kind of situation where I blow up one piece and it can collapse other pieces or something. Sure, I could probably. I have very good demolitions. Do I have means by which to? Could I use my demolitions?
There was a power suit armor, and the power suit armors have a number of weapons, including a explosive round machine gun, like most of you have, which, if you apply in the right connection and set off correctly, could be useful here.
You know what? Let me roll this. Let me see what I get. Let's
see what you get.
We do D100, right?
Yes. You want to roll under the number.
All right, hold on. Let me get 10 D10s. 6, 7, 8.
You don't need 10 D10s.
Yeah, because it's a D100.
You need 2 D10s. One for the 10s, one for the 1s.
Yeah, but I'm not a fucking math genius. All right, mister. I got a 51 under 95. So I definitely
demolitions is absurd.
Here's how he does it though. Instead of shooting the thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, while they're running around like doing stuff, he's kind of like smacking his lips. He yawns for a minute, scratches himself, and then he looks at where these guns are and he goes, oh, and he goes and I disassemble one of the guns, and then I start like looking at pieces of it, and then I empty out like the magazine for like the explosive charges, and I take the like insides of the explosive charges and put them into certain spots and like do that, and I get like some gum and I like put it together, like MacGyver it kind of.
Yeah.
And then I go over and I pick up the gun that I just disassembled and I aim it, and then I took it apart, so I put that down and I look around, and then I just pull out like one of like my normal handguns and I just go, oh, hey, watch out, and I just shoot. It's like, boom.
So one of the ways this is clever and not instantly deadly to everyone in the room is you learned that you can make SDC explosives and then put a piece of MDC material behind it, and the MDC material might move, but it won't be destroyed, and there won't be any shrapnel from the MDC material, creating kind of a shaped charge.
Yeah.
So you use bits of the power armor and the weapon to create a shaped charge that widens the tunnel to big enough for the people to get out.
And he stands like right next to it when he does it because he knows it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's not
for
gonna
anyone
hurt.
whose armor is not set to it. Most of your armor is, but Charlie's also probably not wearing the helmet.
Probably not.
It is almost deafening.
He can't. He's got such bad tinnitus that he doesn't give a fuck.
The people, in fact, you probably have had a cyber ear installed and it keeps blowing out.
Yeah. Can we say that it did just now?
Yeah. Your cyber ear is blowing out. One
Oh
of your cyber
man,
ears.
not again.
So you shut it off and you're down to regular bad hearing.
You have like 6 of them in your pocket. You just flick it out of your ear and stick them in.
But he's just like, oh, that's good stuff. Oh, never get tired of it.
The people get through the tunnel. There's about 7. I said 4 people down there. 2 of them are scientists. And they as soon as they get out, Elaine checks them for damage, because that's what you would do, I believe.
Yep.
You check them for damage, and the scientists say, like, one of them should see a doctor, but shoves a blue 17 badge in your face and just takes off. And you cannot stop them from doing anything.
Crap and bureaucrats.
And that person makes their way towards the blue 17 lab.
What did he give you?
No, it's one of those blue 17 guys. I don't know what their problem is. I
Huh?
think they know too much, but don't know anything. Blue 17. Oh crap again.
Oh, I see it. It's a
Someone
blue 17
get Chuck
tank.
another ear. Please, please. If you weren't so damn good at what you did, I'd kick your ass every day.
He just stares into the distance because you can't hear what you're saying.
I should have given you sign language.
He would not have bothered to learn it.
True.
He does not care what you're saying.
I gave him, what is it, Mandarin and Pashto?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what Pashto is.
It is Iranian. Tends to be
That
the
is
Iranian
fucking cool.
Peninsula.
And Mandarin?
Mandarin.
I have. And what is native? Is that America?
Native
Because
is
we're in
for
America?
you. American English.
English? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you are all helping. The 2 of you in power armor are using your power armor to kind of stabilize things, and eventually the group of you start to be used to start dig up. There is a number of incidents on this floor. There have been a couple of people who have had what they are calling traumatic response incidents, where clearly some kind of traumatic event happened, caused them to kind of lose themselves. There was a guy in the firing range who was creating a dangerous situation. Yeah. The day goes on. Reports stop coming in a bit as information starts to get choked. Eventually, a report comes through that all of you are given that says, the moon base has reported that the events are worldwide. A series of blue lines appears to have erupted around the world. Information is slow in coming, but Moonbase is reporting few casualties there. Contact with the East Coast has been lost. And then Archie goes, please prepare for a message from the Colonel. And I forget what the Colonel's name is. It is a sub-colonel. It says, soldiers, civilians, enlisted, everybody. We are NORAD. We will survive this. It's what we do. This is why we're here. The world is over. We will survive. The president is inbound. I expect you all to make a good showing of yourselves. Those of you in Subsector 7, stay calm, and we will get to you soon. Our progress is better than expected. I personally will be, as soon as it is open, I'll be one of the first through to help inspect the stability of this. Stand by. God bless us all, in my personal opinion. And those of you who have faith in anything are advised to seek it in this moment. All leave is canceled. This is the end of the world, folks. It's what we've been training for.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
What?
Message ends.
What did he say?
I pull out a shell sticker from Portal and stick it on my arm. Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, I'm gonna walk right up to Chuck. I'm gonna pull the ear part out and start trying to fix it.
There is like a little slot. You pop it out. And ping.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't hurt.
I know it doesn't. Shut up.
You slide a new piece in, and he can hear again. It is a day of waiting around, people saying weird things, and occasionally people talking about before Archie stopped giving us updates, we heard some weird shits out there. Like someone was saying there was a giant shark. Like
get the fuck
eating
out.
a town in New Mexico.
What?
I heard
They
him.
didn't have their mods turned on.
Eating
No,
it. Do you not live in reality?
No, I don't. I literally just change it when I don't like something. I
We're all out of our
Yeah.
fucking minds.
I heard there's supposed to be monsters in St. Louis, but isn't that just a normal Wednesday?
Where's St. Louis?
Oh, good Lord. The Missouri on the Mississippi River has the arch. Remember the arch?
Mm-hmm.
This-
Oh, not
They
really.
call it misery for a reason.
It's a long night of doing what you can. There are casualties all over. A good quarter of personnel on this floor perished over the course of today, because the earthquakes were that bad, and occasional other incidents of strangeness happened. The medical staff is doing what they can, and the excavation seems to be effective, but will take time as the rock is thicker than expected, and turns out it's not just rubble. Some of it is just sheer dense rock.
I think Charlie's probably been spending hours and hours, even when it's like time to go to bed, just helping people do stuff. But mostly what I think he was spending his time doing was in the triage centers. He's working with the doctors, and basically he offered to be, if a patient's too far gone, he'll just put him down rather than have them like.
No doctor would ever ask you for that.
That's why it's sort of like a, oh, is he gonna make it? Yeah, because we're not in, like, we don't have the opportunities.
They very quickly send you out of there.
Oh, okay.
But you get the feeling that the doctors make those calls constantly.
Well, that's why I offered to do it. You know what I mean? Because that's gotta suck to have to do that all day.
Yes, but those doctors would never ask anyone else to do it.
Fair enough.
Get wrecked.
They might make the choice, but they will not ask someone else to do it. They
I
wouldn't
take
want to. Some of them, it's kind of like I'm not going to be weak. I'm strong enough to do it myself. If anyone's going to make that choice, it's me, because I'm a surgeon and therefore I'm God.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But it's a
In a
hard
few days,
night.
In a few days, we're gonna have some whacked out doctors. That's gonna be rough.
Dude, when I'm allowed to, I go off work, grab some food, and Foresight will just see me like slouch over the bed, like falling off of it. Like,
No, we're
yeah.
probably in the hallway, and you're just like Foresight just against the wall, and then you're just like over her legs, even though it's still like it's just like.
Both of them in the power armors still.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't getting out of this shit now.
Yeah.
The world's ending.
is-
I'm never leaving my happy place.
It is several hours later. Most of you have slept maybe a couple of hours.
Mhm.
When there is a rupture in the walls, and coming through
No, I'm awake.
is a drill team with earth moving armors, which basically just looks like an industrial grade drill bot. Punches its way through onto your level, and about 5 minutes later, all of you get an alert to report to the to the blast or to the breach.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go.
As you get there, new orders come through for you. You are to escort. You're to escort the colonel.
Escort quests.
This is not optional, and the colonel will not be putting up with any of Charlie's shit.
Every
Charlie, the colonel is someone who could potentially make your life harder.
Mhm.
That's the way you have survived for so long being so bad, is you know who you can piss off without making your own personal life harder.
Mhm.
And occasionally you've gone too far, but you know that there are some people that if you cross, you can't come back from.
Fair enough.
The colonel is one of them. The colonel is not a bad person, but very upfront and used to be much lower. The two of you, he was in charge of one of your squads once, made a decision you didn't
Ooh.
like, and you questioned him on it in front of his other command.
Could I have questioned him with a headbutt?
Yes.
And okay,
The
I like
thing
that.
is, he then responded by beating the shit out of you.
Yes.
It was close.
Yeah.
But then
Real
you
mud
got
a mud and blood fight.
yeah, but you got
Good stuff.
busted down hard after that.
Good.
The colonel goes, all right, comes through and goes, okay, I hear you're the best left on this level. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I need to go speak to the doctor. Goddamn scientist, like I have time for this shit. Mumbling about is looking at a data readout.
You're welcome.
What was that thing? It was Blue 37?
Blue
17.
14 or Blue 17.
Blue 17. Okay.
Yeah. It's those blue 17 guys. I bet.
You are the instructions are to bring them to the DVG chamber, which is the Blue 17. Let's see. While you're moving with them, you see the giant blast doors that that are open, and is now called the breach because that's where they created the breach down to your sublevel. Those giant blast doors could close the breach up. But the colonel comes through and gives you all that and says, all right, let's go. You were brought to section Blue 17, where even the colonel is stopped by those guards.
Damn.
Shows the data pad to them, yells at them, and then pulls out a Blue 17 pass. In that order.
They didn't care about the data pad. They didn't care about him yelling. They cared about that pass.
That's their job, and if
Damn.
they were to do otherwise, it would not go well for them.
Very good.
It's Colonel Atman. It's the first name, I believe. Colonel Marcus Atman. He walks in, and the rest of you walk into the DVG observation room in sublevel 17, where you see a series of monitors and a large glass window. Dr. Howe is in there with a team, giving orders to the team, looking like she hasn't moved from that place since you saw her go in. Her hair is disheveled. Her dress is no longer like. It's clear that she has not sat down in a number of hours. She goes over and says, Colonel, there's a dimensional buildup. We don't know. Rupture is imminent if these readings do not change. We're having a bunch of the data, and you're only catching some of it because you're kind of back a bit from the two of them having the conversation. He's like, I don't understand what the hell that means and why the hell you dragged me down here. The world's goddamn over and I've got to go make sure the president can get here alive. And the colonel says, up there, I don't like being down here wasting my time while up there fight back against whatever the hell happened to the rest of the world, not worrying about some theoretical threat from your damn device. He says, "We're out of here. Take care of it. See to it." Jabs a finger in her chest and says, "This is your baby. This is on you. Handle it." And leaves. Waves for the rest of you to follow.
Who is this doctor?
She is Dr. Karen Howe. You don't know her personally. She doesn't like to spend time with people. She's a bit odd.
Is she married?
No.
How old is she?
Early 40s.
Oh my God.
Has had the one time Charlie tried to talk to her,
Mhm.
she started talking to you about physics until you went away.
Until I went away?
Yeah,
He probably
until-
would have. He probably would have.
She just started being smarter than you until you just gave up.
Yeah, I can't really stand people like that, so that's fine. That makes sense.
Before I leave the room, I turn to the doc and go, "Doc, should I make sure there's some hazmat stuff around here?"
Yes, go. Bye.
Okay. I get on the walkie-talkie. I go, anyone with access to some hazmat gear, we need it down at the lab with the blue 17s.
Oh, have them leave it outside.
Outside the lab, but we need hazmat gear down here potentially.
She's staring at a screen, and outside the window you can see a blue glow coming through the lighted window. But you can't see down into the observation chamber.
Can I walk over there?
No, you are escorted out.
I go to walk over there and someone puts a gun at me.
Yes.
I turn around and walk away. Okay.
As we're kind of walking away, I'm gonna tune into the private chat that Hindsight and Foresight have. So you think this has anything to do with that wacko friend you got in Florida? Maybe shit happening over there. Anything like this?
Oh, you probably did some training in Florida with General Sawyer, or now she's Lieutenant General. But Lindsay Sawyer was one of the greatest Glitter Boy pilots and one of the main trainers. She probably trained you
Sterling?
back before. Well, that was her. She's since been married.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm so proud of her.
Because I got her name wrong.
That was down in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the stuff with Hello
Yeah, all
and
that was
stuff.
in Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
I-
Very
All
cool.
of that ties into the game with the Rifts campaign called Blood, Dirt, and Chrome, which can be found on the Welcome to the Party YouTube. Anyway,
You rewatch the whole thing. It's so good. Okay. I don't know. It just seemed a little coincidence maybe.
No, there's been some. I know they were talking about some weird hypothetical stuff down there. I don't know. Let's just survive this. Let's survive this.
Dude, it's you. It's me. Like, duh. She just walks away. Which basically, because you've known me long enough, is okay. I'm a little.
Yeah.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
all right. As you all get out of Blue 17, the Colonel takes a moment to himself, just punches a wall,
Perspective.
stands up, straightens his uniform, puts the data pad back in its holster behind him, and starts marching towards up. And he says, "I'll be back.
What do you want us to do now?"
Patrol the hallways. Keep everything safe. You're doing good work."
Thank you, sir.
Continue on, Captain Blaze. That's the first time you're aware that the Colonel has said your name.
He knows your name.
Wow, keep that up, Blaze, and your nose will get real brown.
Hey.
Responsibility ain't something to be ashamed of, Chuck.
Saphira, you hear some crying off in the distance. Down a hallway. By one of the backup generators. The power keeps cutting out in certain hallways. Any hallway is lit about 60% of the time.
Blaze, do you hear that crying? Sounds like it's coming
No.
from the. Sounds like it's coming from the backup generators.
Now that it's pointed out, you can tell that it's coming from about 4 rooms down on the left.
We can all hear it.
Sphera.
Sphera hears it first. And then after Sphera mentions it, anyone who heard Sphera mention it can now hear.
I'm
Do you want
laughing
me to
with
check it out?
Well, we ain't got much else to do but patrol, so why don't we all go? You take point.
Agreed.
What's Saphira's weapon?
I have a few.
I think it's pretty much the same kit as yours.
I have a laser rifle, SDC assault rifle, and a laser pistol.
Oh, did you roll a Nema grunt or one of the grunts in the NORAD supplement I gave you?
Nema.
Oh, cool. That's why it's different. Gotcha. I should have read
I
closer.
was going to, but I couldn't figure out what the SDC was for the other
SDC
ones.
Yeah, I think default SDC is always 12 plus 3d6. Unless otherwise noted. But that's a hard thing to find in the book sometimes. I think that's in the character creation section on page like 128, where the OCC is on page like 25.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the SDCs were in the
Gotcha.
in this for these ones were just right in the book, so I just went with it.
Nice. All right. You come to this room, and anyone who has thermal optics can see the heat of a generator running, can see, but there is no person in that room. There's no thermal signature of a person in that room.
Can we still hear the crying?
Yes.
Is the door open or closed?
The door is closed currently.
I'm getting me a spooky feeling about this, and I don't need no mods for that.
Yeah, I'm not getting
I
it.
don't know.
I'll slowly open the door.
All right. As you open the door, you see what looks to be the back of a woman. She's crying. She's a thin, pale woman dressed in blood-stained, tattered gray robes.
Jesus.
She stands up, still sobbing. Everyone roll for horror factor.
Ooh,
Oh.
fun.
Like you do.
Um,
Like you do. Roll to save. It's the to save, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got a 15.
Oh, I did too.
18.
Is this the D20 or the percentage?
D20.
Okay. Let me roll my golden baby. 17.
Charlie.
I rolled an 11.
So the
plus
only one
2.
who failed the horror factor check of 14 is Charlie.
So I look at this is a ghost.
This
Phoebe.
is someone who you've seen before. She
That other
points at
guy said
Charlie
he was.
and
He
says,
said he saw people that he killed.
"Why did you let it happen? Why?" And her face turns to blood, and she screams, pointing over in the direction of the DVG chamber. The clock hits 7:45 p.m. on December 23rd, and again, the world shakes.
He doesn't move. Charlie, he's just staring at her while everything like moves around him. Just
She disappears.
Damn, this would be so scary if it wasn't all chibis. Wow, this is wild.
Alert. Archie-2, alert. The Yellowstone volcano has erupted.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
I mean,
Satellite
everything was,
contact.
everything was already pretty fucked.
Yeah,
is-
point.
Satellite contact with Moonbase is lost.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ashen
was
clouds are
turn to-
disrupting all flight.
Oh, go. Wait, president's in the air.
The president is no longer in the air.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Shit.
Please report to Blue 17. You will now have Blue 17 privilege. please report to Blue 17.
I just want to say, while that happens, I sweep the generator room, just to make sure it's clear.
There's stuff on the floor. There's no blood left from where that woman's face fell off. There's no anything.
That's fine. That's
This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. Oh God.
Just say it's my HUD's just fucked up.
And that's where we're going to go ahead and take our break.
Okay.
That was good.
Brady's
That
like
was
switching
good.
it over to like Looney Tunes.
Am I getting this right? You were changing it so that you see everything differently?
Yes. Basically, like when you have like a video game.
Augmented reality
like-
is what you're doing.
Yeah, like when you mod like Back for Blood characters into like Teletubbies.
I
and
know.
stuff,
Yeah,
like,
I know what you do. That's ridiculous.
All right, so
Like,
we're going
why
to keep
did
it
you
quick.
No.
There's a lot to do.
Mhm.
So we're going to keep it kind of contained.
Mhm.
So we'll be back pretty soon. Go ahead and take a break. Move your arms, move your limbs, get some water. Be human. We will see you very shortly.
Hey.
Ew.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
All right. On this episode of Chaos Earths, our team of NORAD specialists will work for the Northern Eagle Military Alliance in the Space Force Air Force base of NORAD are at the end of the world. Yesterday, the world exploded in blue energy and communications pretty much died all over, as well as the East Coast being awash with water and weird reports coming in of monsters and things. Just now, moments ago, the Yellowstone volcano exploded in the Midwest. The Yellowstone supervolcano began flooding the air with ash, and it was reported that the president is dead. And the group got clearance and were ordered to go into Area Blue 17.
I think Charlie's still just staring where this ghost screamed at him.
Everybody, roll 4d6.
What's that?
D6 4 times.
I know what a D6 is, but why?
I'll tell you.
Because he told us he's the game boss. We do not question the game boss.
He's the game boss.
How dare you, sir?
When you're game boss, you can make people roll for whatever.
13, Kevin.
15.
14.
14.
You all take that much SDC, in armor or not.
Oh,
Right.
crap.
I was so
You
proud
should
of
all
what?
have at least that much SDC. Blue lightning burns through the whole complex. Just electrifies the entire complex.
Oh, that tickled.
Ah, my mod!
Your mods start to short.
Shit! Yeah, I rolled a 19, and so I got fucked.
Charlie is smoking from his head, and then he picks up a bowl of cereal and starts eating.
You just have these random food pockets. You're magic and you don't even know it.
I have a special device on my belt that's hammer space. That's where he keeps his food and his coffee.
Nah, it's just your snack bag. What it is, it's one of those boxes that you get at like hotels. One of those boxes of
Oh, the
cereal
little
that you
box
pour the
cereal.
milk into
Yeah.
it.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. But it's in where like you're supposed to keep like a tourniquet kit and stuff. He keeps like cereal and shit. Mm.
All right.
My lord.
You're all ordered to go to Blue 17 observation.
Yep.
Do you all move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you move, you start to hear the sound of gunfire from certain hallways.
Oh. Is that
The reports that you're only catching bits of, you hear a number of intruder reports, most of which are immediately threat neutralized, as there are other, forces in this military base still fighting. A couple, as you get to the Blue 17 doors, you are waved through immediately. You go through the blast doors to Blue 17, and you see the observation room, and then you see stairs heading down, which used to have a door on it, but looks like it has been sheared off. A second door has dropped.
Do I see the doctor?
If you go into the observation area, the doctor is still there.
Okay. What's the sit rep, Doc?
It happened. It happened like I knew it would.
But that doesn't help me. What is the it?
The world got better?
You're here to keep us safe.
Oh, shit, okay.
Anything that tries to get in this room, take care of it. I don't care what it is. Things are coming
What could
through.
be trying to get in this room? We're in the bottom
Look,
of a
she
mountain.
she looks and points into the observation room, and for the first time, you see a thin blue line on the floor, and above it, a 20-foot round sphere of pulsating blue light. She says,
Wow.
"It happened. The dimensional breach.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
There's a hole between worlds now. And things keep coming through."
Good things?
As you say that,
Bummer.
a massive claw comes out of one of the rifts and jams into the window, which is an MDC material, and pulling itself through the rift is what seems to be like a humanoid worm with 5 arms and 2 mouths.
Why would you do it, Kevin? It could have been a dragon. It could have been a demon. And you said
Oh, it's a demon.
humanoid worm?
Yeah, it's a demon.
You monster. That is
It's a
awful.
demon, yeah.
I
Its
hate
arm
that.
lashed out and starts pulling itself onto the window.
Does
And
its
out
face...
of one of its 2 mouths of fanged teeth comes a goop that hits the observation window and starts sizzling away at the observation window.
That is not a good thing.
Shit.
You see gunfire erupt below it, and for the first time you're aware that there are a number of other forces in that chamber. And more things come through the dimensional rift.
All right, so you need us down there.
I need you right the hell here. If it breaks that window, kill it.
I'm gonna switch from my
Get my
regular
shit.
assault rifle to my energy rifle.
Yeah, powering up the laser cannon.
Could I set up where it is? Is its hand still there?
Its hand is starting to burn through the glass.
Perfect. I would like to just ready a plasma grenade so that as soon as its hand breaks through, I'm gonna throw the plasma grenade so that as it because it's doing this.
Yeah.
I want the plasma grenade to go into its hand. If I can hook it up, that would be even better. But I don't know if I have a thing for that. I don't know
It's
if
going to
that
be a
would
targeting check,
demolitions.
and if you want to, it's a targeting. You actually put under your ancient weapons grenade
Yes.
because I saw this possibility coming.
Thank you. Cool. Okay. Then that's
All
what
right.
I would like to do. Almost like a ready to action, I guess.
You all have about 10 seconds to get ready.
You go first.
I pull my axe off my back, and you see her just grab it and shake it, and it the whole blade, the laser just turns on. It starts to glow.
Yeah, it's not just an axe. It's an awesome laser axe.
Laser axe.
It's a badass. No, the Nima Roscoe suit of armor and axe is really fucking cool. It is not silvered though, by the way.
No.
That is not a thing they have thought to do yet.
Nope.
Well, we don't even know what that means.
Yep.
We don't even know that that's a thing. So fuck it.
She says, "I need that thing dead." And then coming through the rift, you also hear a sound of skittering as a number of long, what look to be 8-foot-long scorpions with fuzzy raptor heads on top.
Aw, fuzzy raptor heads.
And
Oh,
instead of
scorpions.
pincers, they just have scythes.
That is
Start tearing into the Nema forces fighting in the chamber below.
Little
Wait,
no hug buddies.
I'm going to double check my systems to make sure that one of Hindsight's mod things from video games hasn't infected me
It has
and that
not.
I'm actually seeing reality.
I have done that a few times as a prank, just to put a mod for your visor. Yeah, I've done that a few times.
right. So
I
when you
wanna.
guys
let's go ahead and
leave it-
roll initiatives.
All right.
let's do it.
Initiative.
I want to be behind Hindsight, but in more protective mode over the doctor.
Gotcha.
So specifically making sure she's okay.
All right, 20 or higher, let me know.
Initiative, there it is.
There are 7 other scientists in this room.
I want to lean over to Saphira and go, "This is the best day ever," and get ready.
All right, anyone above 20? 19, 18, 17, 16,
18.
18. So that'd be foresight. No, hindsight.
Hindsight.
Hindsight. I'm the little one. I'm little baby.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12.
11.
11
Foresight.
is foresight.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7.
8.
7.
All right, so it goes Saphira, and then Elaine, leaving Charlie.
I'm 6.
Okay.
So fitting.
He's
So
finishing. He's finishing his cereal real fast. Just.
All right.
Whoa, I'll be right there.
it's like dripping down your face.
He's drinking the milk.
Hindsight, it looks like the demon
So
is
that's
just
fire.
about to break through.
Okay. I'm going to. And how big is the glass that he's
It's
about
about
to
a 20 by 20 window.
Okay. So what I want to do is get into like a like boxing stance, and when I do that, two lasers come out of my arms, and I tap into foresight and go prep and ready, and I'll do like a punch and the laser will come out, and I want to hit the window just like above it, so that when it cracks the glass, like it can get damage from the glass possibly going in any eye
All right.
socket or something.
Give me a roll. Give me a attack roll.
Okay.
You're definitely going to
I'm-
hit the glass, but we'll see if you have a cool effect. This is a d20.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm so
That
excited.
sounds like
for
more
my-
than one die.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm real sad. Oh, I'm real sad.
What'd you
Do I
roll?
get any bonuses to it?
You should have at least a +2.
Okay. That's a 10.
A 10 is enough to get it in the spot, so it will start as it is starting to burn through. You start to hit it.
Mhm.
It will take a quarter damage from you.
Okay.
So you can roll fewer dice, or you can roll the full dice, and we'll just divide it by 4, as it is barely through.
How much less would it be if I rolled less dice?
2d6, I believe,
2d6? Okay. I'm gonna do
because
DS1.
your double laser blast is a hell of a thing.
It's like 86. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of that. 6.
All right, so you deal a tiny bit of damage to it as the lasers hit into it, and sizzle and burn away at this thing's long talons.
Oh,
All right, we're only going to do one thing each. That way we don't overwhelm because the demon gets to do a thing now. As the demon fully breaks through, and Charlie, I know you had your thing ready, but I'm going to give you a bonus to hit as opposed to a interrupt.
That's fine.
Where is that demon? There it is. This is what the demon looks like.
oh, why do you show us pictures? Oh, but it's kind of cute, actually, from what I can see. It's a little.
Is it? Is it though?
No.
White,
No.
It's a white blob. It was a white blob. The light.
Yeah,
It was
that
Nightmare
didn't
Fuel.
Yeah.
too bright for you. I'll put it into chat later.
Yeah, put it in the chest so you can see it.
It reaches through and is going to grab one of the scientists and just like shove it into one of its mouths.
Mm-mm. No,
They're
thank you.
expendable. They're not us.
They're red shirts. It's fine.
They're red-shirt scientists here trying to stop the end of the world.
Mm.
Mhm.
Bunch of nerds.
So we're down to 6 scientists. She goes, she goes, we need to shut this down. I can shut it down. Follow the orders. You know what to do. Keep working. And she grabs a terminal herself to replace him. As he dies with a Wilhelm scream. All right. Foresight.
Yes.
So now the demon is before me.
The demon is fully through the window, or at least its torso and head and 4 of its arms are through the
So I
window.
have something to aim for with my laser cannon.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. I have a nice plus. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Get it.
Nice.
All right, let me roll. So that's 22. Do you want me to double it to make it 44?
Yes.
Or
44.
Okay. So it's 44.
Bring it up to 50 total. As your glitter boy training is step 1, anchor your boots, prepare
Yep.
the big boom gun. You don't have the boom gun, so you don't have to spend time anchoring. Also, they don't want to destroy the floors of this place by having a glitter boy anchor in its pistons to
Yeah.
keep it in place from the sonic boom. So you, with a speed unknown to most glitter boys, line up the perfect shot, catching it in both its mouths,
Yes.
which burn and sizzle as this laser tears layers of flesh from it. And as soon as it stops burning away, the flesh starts to come back very slowly.
Awkward.
It looks at you. Give me a horror factor roll.
That's another nat 20.
You are not bothered. All right.
Wow.
Saphira.
See, you needed the mods. Mods are good.
I am going to aim for its head area.
It's
and
got a
take
number of
shot.
eyes.
A heavy shot specifically.
Gotcha.
Means I do more damage, but use more
Ammo.
headless ammo.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what that is, I have already put on your character sheets that you're using your big attack.
Oh, okay.
I've just assumed everyone else is always going to fire their full round,
Yeah.
or not full round burst, but their short burst, as opposed to a single shot. In most cases.
And then I rolled an 8.
All right. Did you get any bonuses?
That's what the bonus.
Oh,
Made a
okay,
plus
so-
3 to aim shots with this rifle, but
Yeah, it does not hit it well enough, and catches part of the mirror, opening up a little more of the mirror. Elaine.
Okay, shit. I don't want to get too close, but I don't have much of a choice. I'm gonna just step forward and is it through the glass yet?
It is mostly through the glass, but it is pretty long. Let's say it's about 10 feet long, and about half of it's through the glass, and its arms are reaching in.
I'm gonna try to run up and kind of dodge to the left side and try to chop at one of the legs that's supporting it.
One of the arms that's pulling it into the room. Noted.
Yep. That is a 10.
It will attempt to parry. And I rolled a 13. As your laser axe comes down with a clear chop that would split most metal beams in two. But it catches it in the hand, and you burn its hand a little bit. But not enough to, really fuck it up. Charlie.
Okay.
There's the nice thing about Saphira is she put a hole in the glass.
Perfect. Is that hole big enough for my rounds to go through?
Let's say yes.
Okay. Now we're trying not to destroy too much of the glass, so I am gonna walk up, like amidst the. I'm gonna walk up and put my like the barrel of my gun right up against that hole, so that my bullets go through.
The being itself is also through the glass at this point, by the way.
Oh, it is
in the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'm not worried about a hole in the glass then, right?
Yes. I was saying if you want to throw a grenade, you could probably get it through that hole that was made. So it would
you know
do
what?
no damage to people in the room, but damage to this thing.
You know what? That does sound like fun, and that does seem like something he would probably do. So he's like,
You will get a
like-
+3 on this because you lined it up.
You like slingshot.
So he aims it and he like backs up and like baseball pitches it.
Nice.
I roll a d20 for this, right?
Yes.
For the roll itself. Okay. Ooh, and I got a plus what to it?
Whatever your grenade bonus is, should be at least +2.
It's a plus. It's 1 for strike.
Okay, then that another +3.
Okay, so then
For
it's
taking
plus
your
4
time.
total.
Yep.
So then 15, 16.
All right, absolutely. You get it perfectly through. And the damage on your grenade is. Did I even read it? I don't think I even gave it to you.
Yeah, it is 1. Well, okay,
It might
so
be
it
a
depends
D4
on which
times 10.
grenade. It's 1d4 times 10, yeah. And it's a plasma grenade.
Yes. This is to a area. This will it will do extra damage to a thing this big. So go ahead and roll that damage, and I will apply it liberally.
Oh, 4.
I will apply liberally, as though it were Strongbad's computer.
I'm so
All right.
proud of you.
Love
The
that.
grenade perfectly goes through and catches right outside. It, in fact, the explosion is so perfectly placed that it also catches one of the bug scorpion raptors coming through, starting to like crawl its way up, and just completely vaporizes that one.
Yeah.
This thing, it's black. Two of its legs have been blown off and perfectly like plasma burns. The smell of ozone from the rift is coming through the window, and now the smell of burning worm
That's good stuff.
as this thing is nearly bisected, but it does not slow down.
Ugh.
Hindsight.
Okay. I just kind of look at it and go, well, and I'll shoot it again.
All right, full. Make a roll to hit. It doesn't have good chance to dodge, lasers.
Okay, big boy. Okay, big boy. Ooh. 18?
18 will certainly hit it. So
Sorry,
go ahead
17.
and roll your damage.
17, but still. Okay. That's put all these numbers together. So that's 6, 7, 8, 15, 16, 27 points of damage, please.
All right, you blast the hell out of this thing with your forearm lasers. What does it look like?
I look down and I just, my hands kind of slump to my side a little bit. I'm like, well, hell, shit. And I just do this, and I do like a super like a anime overpower punch.
Like a Sentai move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Power Rangers move.
Yeah, one of those. And the laser that's on my arm just kind of powers up and blasts out at it.
All right. This thing, you catch it clear in its gross chest. And you make a hole deep enough that you can see it does have internal organs, which ooze with a purple bile.
I just make a really cheesy war cry in the back, like,
Someone roll 2d6.
2d6?
Yeah.
I have so many out right now, sure. 9?
All right, it regenerates 9 points.
Crap.
I just hit it for 20 some. It's
Yes.
okay. Okay. We're doing, as long as we do more than it heals, we're good.
The demon is going to make another grab at a scientist.
No.
Is there any way to?
If someone would like to interpose themselves,
I would
you
like to
may
interpose.
use an action. I will say actually that since it has 2 arms, it's going to go for multiple scientists.
Okay.
So both of you can go ahead
Yeah.
and
Okay.
roll to strike.
Oof.
All right.
16.
16.
Okay, it rolled a 4 and a 5.
Yes.
Both of you get between one of the scientists and its arms. Would you like to spend another action to simultaneously attack, which it cannot dodge?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Roll again to hit.
Roll. Nope. Well, if you'd like to see if you crit, yes, but it cannot dodge this.
Oh, so
Okay.
otherwise just roll the damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. 4.
4 damage on the axe.
Yep, 4 MD.
Okay. Yeah, the axe is not made to fight melee with demons.
14.
No.
So a total of 18 as the two of you wail into it. What are you using, Foresight? What weapons? Do you have it like a vibro knife on there, or a just using raw
Yeah, the raw.
machine strength?
Yeah.
With your giant robot fists, you pound on its forearm in a classic martial arts blocking technique, and you hear a snapping of the bones in there. The axe comes down and takes off a finger, a clawed finger. Total of 18. All right. Okay, that's a 4. Carry the 1. All right. That was its turn. Foresight.
Yeah, can I try to shoot it again?
Yes, you can. You are in like melee with this thing, so it has an attempt to dodge, but it didn't roll super great.
That is 13.
That's gonna hit
13. Sorry. 17.
17 will hit it even more.
Yeah.
Its 12 is not gonna beat your 13, or yeah.
23.
Okay, with that, you grab and break its one claw and then stick your other arm with the laser barrel right in its face, and you pull as you fire. And
Rawr.
at the end of it is a giant scorched hole in the corner of the room, a mass of demonic smelling flesh, and an arm in your hand.
Ugh.
Toss the arm back.
Do you
Is
throw
it
it back
dead?
through the portal?
Yes.
You
Tip,
throw
tip,
the arm back through the portal, and it starts to move and flick as slightly more of it starts to grow.
Ugh.
And it
Ugh.
lands back through the portal and disappears.
Yes.
Was that growing another worm demon?
I think so.
Holy shit.
Elaine,
That is
you're
fucking
currently
wild.
holding one of its fingers.
You? Is it seem like it's regenerating?
It starts to twitch.
Oh shit! Throw it on the ground.
You throw it on the ground. Do you
I'm gonna-
hit it with the
I'm gonna
axe?
Don't just stomp on it. Just
The
it's-
stomping
at
doesn't
this
seem to
point-
do it.
Oh,
You
Uh,
stomp on
shit.
it.
Burn it! Burn it!
Yeah, I pull up. I take the laser torch on my armor and I blast it with the laser torch.
That's what I was hoping
It seems
somebody
that this is a mega damage being. This is the first
Oh,
mega
shit.
damage being you have ever encountered. Stomping it
Shit.
would have done nothing without robotic strength.
Oh wow.
Well, I do have robotic strength.
Oh, okay. Well, still, for style, you need
But
had.
Burning.
burning
Fire is
definitely
always
solves
good.
this one.
yeah, and I can. It does one. The torch does 1d4 MD.
That's enough. It wasn't a huge amount. You just needed to make sure it ceased to be.
Okay.
Nice.
Things calm down, and Dr. House keeps barking out orders to them in basically what will someday be known as techno camp, but nothing any of you speak. It's just straight up program language interspersed with shorthand and jargon.
Charlie's got one foot on the open part of the window, and he's looking down at there was a fight going on down there, right? Down in the observation bay.
Yes.
So he's just popping off shots down at things that aren't us. So like anything that isn't our team, he's like,
As
like
you
just
do
launching,
this,
just
you
ambiently,
see-
you know.
you see a number of. There is at least 5 glitter boys down there. 2 gunbuster power suits. There is 4 artillery hounds, which are basically robotic artillery dogs. All of which are holding their own at the moment. But you see a number of casualties on your side. There are suits of armor that are turning themselves into goo. You see one that is just literally looks like a perfect stone statue of a glitter boy.
Wait, this is happening to our side?
Yeah.
Oh,
Down
okay.
in the
So
room.
one of them got
Rip.
petrified, and 2 of them have been turning into goo.
Yeah, but there are
Like
at least
melting.
4 more still fighting down there.
This is looking pretty rough for our side here, Doc. Do we have a any kind of plan, or is this it? We going down with the ship?
She keeps barking out orders. She's one of the things goes, "This are you sure?" And she goes, "Absolutely. This will shut it down for certain."
Why don't we just stick some concrete in that blue crevice over there?
It's too big.
I think
Takes
it's
so
one of
much
those
concrete.
hindsight. I think it's one of those things in your anime when it's like a rip at actual space time. So I don't think concrete's gonna do it, buddy.
No, wait, really? Did you see your
Yeah.
Everyone roll 1d6.
Okay. No, dude, that wasn't a mod. I thought this whole thing was a mod.
1.
4.
1.
4.
4.
That's how much SDC you take. As
Oh.
another wave of blue lightning directly from the rift
I need
runs
to
through
stop
the
rolling
entire
good
floor.
dice. Oh my gosh.
Archie comes over the comms and says, "Incident reported, incident reported, incident reported, incident reported, intruder reported, intruder reported," and starts giving locations throughout the floor.
Archie, shut the fuck up.
Are we secure in the room we're in? Have they secured the door into here?
Oh, the one we came from?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to secure this place.
You want to weld it
And
shut?
help-
That doesn't seem like a good idea. We may also need to go out that door if things get too bad.
Could I blow those doors, Kev?
Blow them open or
Off.
shut.
Open. If I needed to.
You don't have the explosives right now on you,
Hmm.
but you know where to get them on this floor, and it's not far from here.
Listen, if we need to, I could blow those doors open again. It's not a problem. I'm just saying, weld them now so the spooks don't come through. But
Do we seem
we're
like
not.
we have a small reprieve for a moment?
Yes.
Okay.
They're still firing. Like, if anyone wants to take pot shots down into the grand,
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell
That's
yeah.
that's what I'm
the
doing.
rest
Yeah.
of you are doing that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'd still have sentry duty basically on the main doctor. So I'm
Yes.
kind of like going back and forth between like the main entrance door and that window, like
Gotcha.
both sides.
And I'll
I
go,
wrote-
look, Charlie, go get what you need to do the door stuff. Because I know you
Yeah.
don't have the big boom stuff on you all the time. You're not permitted to.
He already walked away.
Yeah.
He walked away.
Realizing that he has all the permission now to get all the
Yes.
big boom stuff.
Who's
because
going
the
with him?
world's coming to an end.
No one needs
I'll
to
go
come
with him.
Damn it.
All right, the two of
Yeah,
you go out in the hallway. Charlie, roll a d100 for me real quick.
Oh no.
I gotta roll my 10d10, Kevin. I got a 52. Don't tell me that I just took 52 SDC damage, Kevin.
Absolutely not.
All right.
Elaine, roll a d100.
I'm taking point, so I'll be the first one in.
91.
Okay. Roll another d100 for me.
Both of us?
No, just Elaine.
38.
38. Okay. As you go to leave the room, you don't know why, but you think to look behind you. The doctor's standing there barking orders. Your friends are protecting her. Your team is protecting her and trying to suppress anything else as a new glass pane is trying to be installed. It starts to be like one of the techs comes in and starts to try to seal the glass pane. And you see standing behind the doctor is an 11-foot tall thing. You look up a bit and you see a massive sunflower shaped head. And it has 3 eyes.
No.
Looks over you and winks. Roll a save versus psionics.
Both of us?
Oh,
Nope.
Fuck.
Just Elaine.
Oh boy,
no.
this thing is
God.
bad fucking news.
Oh,
This is not okay, Kevin. Kevin, give us another demon. This is not okay.
Oh, no.
Not this.
I did give you another demon. You
Yeah.
keep underestimating how bad demons are.
Yeah, this
No.
one fucking
Um,
sucks.
Not this one. Not this specific one.
So is
Kevin.
this a portal to hell, Kevin?
that's a 3.
Of all
You
the
didn't
fucking
see
rifts.
anything.
I know.
You forget you saw anything.
Oh shit.
Quick, draw a line on your arm.
And you
Oh,
leave
Blaze,
the
you
room with
coming?
Charlie.
Just keep like drawing lines. You come back in the room and you're like all covered in like lines.
Just have night terrors for the rest of my life every day.
You'll
Hey.
never. You didn't see it though.
Yeah.
You don't remember it.
Oh,
Oh
Oh
shit.
God.
As you run through the hallways, there is combat all over. Reinforcements have started to come through the main gate or the main breach. Things keep appearing, and there is something in your way. It is a screeching, eagle-faced monster wielding some kind of axe as it cuts through a soldier that has been blasting its gun away at it. It screeches and unfurls massive leathery wings behind it. Its 4 arms reach out and grab another soldier, throwing it easily to the side and across the hallway. This thing is standing in front of the armory.
Oh,
Can I
fuck.
solve this with violence?
Yes.
I would like to solve this with violence, if at all possible. You just told me that another soldier was blasting away. Do they have the same gun that I have with explosive rounds?
These did not. They had
Okay.
the SDC guns, which didn't seem to be doing anything to it.
Okay, my gun is mega damage.
This
So-
thing is wounded. It's taken some hits from some bots, it looks like.
So we peek around the corner, we see this thing down the hall, yeah?
Yeah.
So I go, all right, don't worry about it, Blaze. I have a plan. You ready?
Yeah, don't really know what else we can do at this point. Go for it.
No
You're
problem.
free, Chuck.
I wanna look around real quick. The ceiling, what's the ceiling like, Kevin? Is it those tiles?
It
Or
used
is
to
it
be.
solid concrete?
Now it is MDC concrete and jagged configurations.
Oh, it doesn't make sense, you mean. It's become
I mean, it used to be solid concrete with a metal plate. The plate is gone.
okay, so now,
Now
it's
it's concrete
ripped
that
up.
just got turned into like if you take a brick and just
And,
punch
like,
at it for a while.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so then I'm not gonna worry about that. And this hallway, does this hallway have doorways in it?
Occasionally, but most of them are either blown open or blocked with like debris and shit.
Okay. Well, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just straight up the middle, and I go out, and I just come out with my gun pointed at it, just kind of strutting down the hallway. Hey, you. Do you see me?
It
Hey, do you see
screeches at
me?
you. It screeches at you.
Okay, you see me. All right, let's fucking do it. And I just start fucking firing my explosive fucking gun at it.
It takes the massive axe in its hand and starts spinning it as you fire the gun. Roll to strike.
What is it doing? What do you want me to roll?
It's axed.
You want me to roll just normal to hit him?
Normal to hit, yeah.
Okay. 20.
Carrying with the axe.
I get a plus. So for my burst, it says I have 0, and for my single, I have 1.
Just do the one then.
Okay.
I mean, your burst and it's the same. There's terminology that I just skipped over and combined for your character.
12.
12. Let's see if it can attempt to parry that with a -5. Nope. Your bullets are explosive. It catches a few in the axe, and the axe isn't damaged by it. But the explosions are enough to get, nor the axe is a little bit damaged by it. The explosions are enough to break through its defense. It takes a couple of good hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. My damage is for this, I believe it's 1d4
times 10.
times 10. I got a 3.
Okay, so 30. It's looking bad.
Could I drop the smoke grenade behind me so that Elaine is obscured in smoke and it doesn't see her coming?
Sure.
Cool.
Elaine, a smoke grenade means nothing to you. You
No.
are meant for this kind of shit.
Yeah.
As smoke fills the halls, this thing's axe starts to slow down. It puts its axe, its giant broad-headed axe on the ground, looks up at the smoke, and starts to do something with its hands, and the smoke starts to swirl into a little ball in one of its 4 clawed palms. Elaine, this thing's in your way.
Okay, pull it out my rifle, and I'm gonna just lay into it with a laser blast.
All right, go for it. Completely unseen. I'll
Now,
give you
how
D&D
does aim
advantage.
shot work?
You get another +2 for reasons, because stuff.
No, but do I have to spend an extra action to do it?
Yes, but we're not really in actions, so go
Okay.
spend them.
Okay, that's 21 to hit.
Yeah, it takes it.
Okay, and then that's
No, let me not lean off the camera.
12. That's 12 MD.
12 MD is enough to put this thing down on one knee. Its breathing is
My
ragged.
knee.
It
Oh,
is bleeding horribly. And the smoke is starting to dissipate back out of its palm. Both of you standing right there. How do you finish this thing off?
Oh, does we're right near it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can basically walk right up to it now. It's basically dying.
I want to I think I want to take the axe, or I want to take my gun and shoot it in the shoulder so its arm blasts off, and then I want to kick the axe up into my hand and toss it to Blaze because it's an axe and I don't fucking use an axe. And so I give her this big fucking whatever this thing's axe is, and I just move out of the way and go.
Is Blaze on board?
Yep.
All right, that's what happens.
Okay.
As you axe the Linsrial to death with its own magical weapon, you feel the power in this axe. This axe can hurt these things. This axe is special, and this axe hates demons.
Oh. And I just get the sense of this?
Oh yeah, you just know that now.
Oh, amazing.
The axe is sad, but not as sad as much as it hates demons.
The axe is sad that it just killed its friend. Oh no.
It's wielder.
I want to taste some of its blood.
Oh God.
Of course you do.
Its blood tastes like burnt rubber.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a
Gross.
copper-based thing.
All right, I step over its body disrespectfully and make my way to the vault where the arsenal is.
You find the vault has been mostly damaged, destroyed, and it looks like at one point a bunch of guns assembled itself into a walking form and started fighting against some soldiers and lost.
Huh.
Like
I
a
try
rack
to-
of weapons stood up at
Yeah,
one point.
I can't shoot it,
Shit.
can I?
It's already downed. It's already
Damn.
destroyed, but there's one guy there with a vibro knife sticking out of him.
Is he alive?
We got it.
What happened here?
The entire gun rack stood up and started fighting us.
Oh man.
It tore through the power armors. I was down to my last 3 explosives, but I got it.
Did you use them all?
He coughs and just
Ugh.
blood.
Actually, I don't move. It's just like,
I pull out my paramedic kit and I try to pull up
The
my light.
bleeding on this dude is internal.
Oh, fuck.
I wanna put my hand like on his head and I wanna lift his head up and I wanna go, you did good, buddy. You did really good. You ready?
Thanks. He pops something, drinks it, goes 30 seconds to dull the pain.
Yeah, I got it. And I wanna
And in
sit
about
there
10
and
seconds, he rocks back and forth and just stops breathing.
okay.
Fuck.
Ah. I slump his body out of my way, and then I
He's
go to
sitting
go-
in front of a pile of plastique.
All right, that's what we
It
needed.
looks like he, being a demolitions expert like you, made baseballs and put a timer at 2.
Oh, he's smart. This guy was smart. I really like the cut of
It
this
nearly
guy's ship.
destroyed the room, and if he was wrong on one of them, he could have triggered the entire armory to destroy.
I really like the cut of his jib. 'Cause that
Well, his jib is all over the
awesome.
ground now.
Gross. Well, this is what I need. Anything
have
else?
Big bag of explosives.
Okay, yes. Thank
What's
you.
left in
Kevin.
here is resupplies for any ammo you might need. Nothing in here is going to be as high tech as the experimental armors.
Is there any ammo for the armors?
The armors mostly run off of nuclear power.
Okay.
There are no mini missiles stored down here.
Okay.
Those are stored in higher levels.
I checked to see if his boots are better than mine.
They are not.
Okay, I'll keep my boots.
No, actually, they are much better than yours. And he has size 14 double E feet.
Damn.
Double
Here we go.
E.
All right. You make your way back to the room. There is a huge, more rolling fighting. The entirety of the place is being swarmed. Every now and then there is another one of those lightning bolts. They're no longer damaging. But when they trigger, Archie gives out alerts that something has suddenly entered the complex.
Oh,
Hmm.
shit.
And it's always contained to level 7. The three of
Now-
you that are still in the other room, each roll me a d100.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, shit.
Why am I? No.
28.
Okay.
66.
18.
18, you say?
Wow.
All right.
Yee.
Michelle, roll another d100.
Hmm. Are we getting our superpowers?
37.
37. All right.
We need superpowers now.
Michelle, I'm sorry. Foresight?
Yeah.
You know something to be true.
Okay.
This place needs to be shut. If you shut those blast doors, they will not reopen for 300 years.
Good foresight.
But it needs to be done.
Saphira, roll a d100.
75.
Okay. There are more people in this room than you can see. As you all look around, you do things. The scientist keeps barking orders at the other scientists.
Did I need to roll?
You did, and you didn't roll high enough
Oh, okay. Okay.
on the first one. Sorry.
My 60. I'm
The-
too focused on the mission.
The group of you are securing a few other things start to come up. And at one point, one of the other scientists, who occasionally was arguing with the Dr. Howe, starts to, while arguing with Dr. Howe, walk over to the window before it's fully installed and gets pulled out of it by something invisible.
Did we see that?
As the two of you come back in, you see the person getting sent out and falls directly into the rift.
Did anybody else see that? Or was I don't know what's like mind fucky and what's not. Yeah,
This person was starting to argue back and forth, like, no, you're doing it wrong. What you need to be doing is this. I don't know what you think you're doing. And this entire time they're just ranting and like yelling and walking towards the window. And then just right out there.
Whoa.
Does it look like they got picked up or sucked it?
It looks kind of like they got flung a bit. There was a bit of an arc to it.
What the fuck?
We need that window in now.
But we couldn't see what hit him.
Nothing hit them.
Do I know that we can shut the doors and be outside of the room, or do I know that we have to be inside the room when we shut the doors?
It's not this room that needs to be shut.
It's the whole place.
It's sub-level 7. And if you get it shut, it will remain shut for 300 years, if not more.
I look right at the doctor. I'm like, look at me. We need to shut the whole level down.
No,
And
I've
we
got
need-
this. I can handle this. We
No,
can do
you
this.
don't. No, you don't. And we need to shut it down. And when it's shut down, it won't be opened for a good 300, 400 years.
What did you just say?
I just said we need to shut this level down.
You can't shut those doors.
We have to. We
You
have to
can't
shut this.
shut those doors.
I'm gonna turn around at that point.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around at that point and
Mhm.
honestly just like take my arm and like not in like in more of like threatening, not like I'm going to hurt you, but like
Yeah.
for your own good kind of thing. Foresight knows what she's talking about. Don't make her use that voice again. And I just have it like an arm up and just pinning her down.
The doctor enters a command in the computer. The entire room shudders. As the sphere starts to grow.
Can I shoot her?
Yes.
What sphere? I was about to shoot her. I was about to fucking shoot her in the back of the head. Well done.
I know, yeah, same too,
Yeah.
same thing, yeah.
Nice.
Make an attack roll.
She made her talkie. Don't make her do it. I tried to warn you.
I was gonna shoot her, but I feel like I'm skating on thin ice, so I didn't want to
Yeah.
make everybody mad.
I tried to warn her.
Good. Done and done.
Go.
What'd you roll?
16.
16 absolutely would hit her in the head. Except the blast hits some kind of armor.
On
As,
her.
Oh no.
yes, as a magic armor waves around her.
Oh,
And I
fuck.
see that, right? Because I'm like
Yep.
right there. Okay.
I nudge Blaze.
Yeah, I don't think she's on our side anymore.
Nah,
Would I know,
let's go to work.
Hindsight, you get one thing. What's happening?
knowing, because I have like robot combat elite here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out whether this would go under that or not. But I want to know if there is a specific, because I'm in such close proximity, would I know if there is soft spots in armor to get a
You don't know anything about magic armor.
okay, so this is like a clear
It is a clear,
new
like,
thing.
mage armor effect.
okay, then I'm going to try to use myself as I'm pin her to the ground kind of thing.
All right.
Like with her arms, because I'm like, even if it's just armor, it's just armor. She like
Make a
I'm
roll
gonna
to
make-
attack using your knife, because that'll just be the best stat for it.
okay. The knife is
And if your attack isn't listed, use your parry. 'Cause I think your sheet might have been bugged
see it.
in that spot.
Come on, don't snitch. Ooh, that's not bad, honey. That ain't bad. This is to strike, right?
Yes.
Will a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit. You nail into her and knock her to the ground. And then you feel yourself being picked up
Oh, okay.
as something wraps around your armor's midsection.
Foresight.
Feels like a giant tentacle begins to lift you off.
Oh,
Okay. Are there sprinklers above us?
There are.
Okay. Is there a way for me to set those off? Because
Fire.
there's been explosions.
I mean, there
and
have
shit.
been explosions here, but if you rupture one of the lines specifically,
I am going to do that because somebody
make a
keeps
roll
getting
to
picked
strike.
up. Because people keep getting picked up by invisible shit, and I can only imagine there's tentacles coming in through that fucking door or that window. Okay, I'll just use my gun.
Yep. Just roll d20, basically.
A 15 plus 1, 16.
That's enough to hit the sprinkler head and start water filling or pouring into the room in his brain.
So I just
Standing
and then I'm gonna
above,
watch. Yeah.
lifting up Hindsight is a massive 12-foot tall sunflower-headed being
no,
with
no,
tentacle arms that is with 6 tentacle arms
no, thank you. No, thank you.
that you can only see the outline of.
I see you.
Congratulations.
I got you.
Welcome to the party.
It is. It is. Okay.
This voice
and I'm-
fills the room and everyone's minds.
What did you say? What?
This voice fills the room and everyone's minds.
Oh, I thought you said it
Oh,
killed the room
shit.
and everyone's minds. I was
No.
like, fuck me. Whoops.
There's
Well, that's
another
one way to
blue
teach it.
flash running through the hallway. As the radio chatter in this room is basically useless now, as the static from the dimensional rift is obliterating any communications technology. You know more reinforcements came in, but they sounded like it was Omega Squad, which is the worst squad, meaning they've sent all the good squads already.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Foresight's just gonna be like, if we have 2 choices. We could try to fight our way out and possibly live, or we can save people and shut this down. But that'll be it.
Let's handle this thing first.
Shut the fuck down. Get cover me, you fucking dick.
You fight your way out of its grasp. It's hard to do. This thing kind of juggles you a little bit, but it's starting to get slippery in here for this thing. It goes, I don't like water. And the temperature in the room raises about 10 degrees, and then 10 more degrees.
Can I bless the water? I'm gonna pretend to bless the water.
You pretend to bless the water.
Damn! I thought it would work. You want to hit it with that, and then I ready my gun to start fighting. Whenever anybody wants to.
The axe
Yeah.
feels fear.
Hindsight, do you want to hit it?
My ex feels fear?
Your axe feels fear.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
When your weaponry starts getting afraid, we know something's wrong.
Oh, this thing's fucking bad.
It says to you, warrior,
We're all gonna
Yeah.
die.
run.
Me?
We need to
No,
run.
just Elaine. She's
Team,
the only one that
we
hears
need to get out of here. Trust me. We need to get out of here. Move now.
Okay.
Okay.
One of the other scientists gets hit and just turns into fire as a ball of fire is summoned around one of that scientist.
Oh.
That is fucking awesome. Well, I'll tell you what. I guess
You're
we can
all
leave.
running.
Yeah.
Okay. I am
It
holding.
seems
Run.
to be enjoying playing with the scientists, having forgotten what Foresight said.
I'm holding on to that bag of explosives.
Yep.
So
So I think we're just going to do this cinematically from here.
Yeah.
It's a run and gun. There are other demons in these hallways now. You see a bunch of green, scaly, lumpy cyborgs running down. One of them tears an implant out of someone's neck and just slams it on their own.
Oh, fuck.
Ugh.
You see what looks to be your classic imp devil come around the corner, see them, summon a pitchfork, and dive at the cyborg monster full force.
Dear Gussie.
They're
So
fighting,
they're fighting
each other.
also? Oh,
It
wow.
turns
Fighting
out
each other.
a piece of the blood war has suddenly been summoned in sub-level 7.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Well, hindsight is taking the rear, so she's
When we get past, are they in front of us?
They're
They're all
everywhere.
all
The
over.
group makes its
Yeah.
way through. You take hits. You take
I'm fucking
All of you
popping
are
shots
taking
and
damage.
grenades.
Yeah.
on your way through. It's a massive clusterfuck on your way out. But you get to the doors. And inside the doors is a glitter boy broken in half.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm.
What
With
the
what seems to
fuck?
be a perfect precision razor slice,
God.
cutting through both the pilot and the armor.
Isn't that the strongest weapons that like known to man are the glitter boy pilots? Fuck me. Somebody
Yeah.
just cut it in half like a punk.
And coming from the medical wing, you hear the sound of what looks like an Edward Scissorhands medical cosplay.
Oh no.
Thank you.
No.
God, no, I don't like it.
No,
I
no.
don't
Yeah.
like that at all.
Let's get out. Let's go.
Are we talking like surgery fingers?
Like razors for fingers.
Scalpel fingers? Ooh! How
A
big is
razor
it?
demon. It is
Razor demon?
5'2".
Oh,
You
he's
didn't
so
know that?
little. He's a little sharp boy.
You
Oh,
didn't know they were just
no.
called razor demons? You
They're
didn't
just
know that?
razor demons. Now, what door are we looking at? The
It-
door to get out?
You are at the blast doors at the breach right now.
That lead
But
to
there's
Sector
things
7?
in the way that
Or
lead.
that...
The only entrance remaining into Sector 7 is the breach.
So we're going down, because that's the only
No,
way.
you
No, we're
down.
going
The
up.
only thing down is the sub power, is the Archie station and power.
Okay, so we're going
Oh,
up.
this makes so much
You
sense.
get to the point of no return door.
Oh, are we sub-level 7?
Yes.
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 Oh, guys, that makes so much more sense. That's in character. That's absolutely in character.
Is the
Oh, I thought we were on 6. Oh, fuck.
We're going
Okay.
to Disney, Evan.
Have
That's
we
what
been
Okay,
able
so
to
this-
like gather any other people like run with us or anything like that?
A couple.
This thing's in our
A
way.
couple of soldiers join, like when they see you making a break for it, they absolutely gather in there with you.
Yeah, if I
Flying
see
around down
anybody,
here,
grab 'em and
one
pull
of
'em
the thing you see moving fastest is a golden suit of power armor, which you know belongs to the colonel. And the order, upon seeing you and making visual contact, connect a communication channels reestablished. He goes, Captain Blaze, evacuate facility, seal it behind you.
Yes, sir. We're getting
do.
out. Chuck, you're doing your thing. You're closing this door.
Don't have
Oh,
to
I
ask
can
me
do
twice.
that.
Bot girls, you're giving cover fire.
Hey,
Sphera, I need you covering my back.
How are we getting rid of this fucking thing? And I want to point to is the Razor Demon in our way? Like
No, the Razor Demon is off down a hallway, and it keeps looking into the infirmary and then back at you. Then back into the infirmary.
who do I want to cut apart right now?
Hmm.
Ooh, it was doing surgery. So what is is there anything in our way to this door?
There
Or
is.
we
I will
just-
say there is a big, bulking, squat, kind of squarish being, which looks like kind of a flesh golem.
I just want to blast it.
Oh, fuck.
Does everyone vote for blasted?
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that is.
You all blast it into
Erase
pieces.
it from the fucking earth.
And what it does, it blasts like a claymation thing made of flesh,
Nice.
where parts of it go into holes. It turns out like the T2 and starts to slowly reform, but
All
not
right.
quick enough as you all move past it.
I'm gonna go past it. I'm gonna start setting up the explosives on the doors to bomb it.
Yeah.
I probably just need like a minute of time. If you guys can just blah and kill everything before it kills me, that would be great. And then
Yeah, we
once I
can-
have it set, then we can fucking bounce.
All right,
Because we can open the doors, right, and leave.
the doors
Oh.
are open.
Yeah.
You need
Good.
To
So
shut
let's get the
We need to
civilians
see-
out. Let's get the civilians out.
You get about 15 other people out.
I'm
in
just
various,
gonna start.
They're
hooking
all
this up.
soldiers of some kind. None of the scientists have made it.
I bet. I
Yeah.
bet. So yeah, you guys just want to hold off some
All right.
monsters.
Everybody give me one action and a dice roll to see what happens as you protect.
What is it? One.
So let's start with hindsight.
Okay.
Give me, what are you doing to help secure the people getting out and seal the door?
I'm definitely kicking them all in the ass as they get close enough just to boost them forward through the door. So we
You're
can get
using
more-
your intense speed to kind of like move people.
Yeah.
Like if anyone is moving slowly, you will just pick them up and
Or
like,
wounded. They
Yeah.
like are missing a leg
Yeah,
or
like
something.
I've got
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
one person's over my shoulder, one's under here, and I'm just literally kicking the rest of them.
That's cool. It's fucking cool.
Do you have a skill you would like to use on your way out, or some kind of combat maneuver?
I have public speaking and boxing.
You know what? Just give me a D100 roll. We'll
Okay,
just
cool.
do it like this. Give me a D100 roll.
That's a 30 and a 0. So
That's a 30, which
30,
is
yeah.
very good. I wanted low.
I'm really
It's-
good at ass kicking.
As you roll another D100 real quick, actually.
Okay. That's a 40 and a 7.
47, which is good. For the next 3 minutes, you have Sixth Sense. As you grab people, dodge things you didn't know were coming, bob and weave in your power armor, and make your way with several civilians through the doors, you survive.
Fuck yeah.
I honestly was not expecting to do that.
Saphira, how are you helping get people out? Or shut this gate?
I'm providing cover, and I'm gonna drop. I got some smoke grenades and tear gas grenades that may not do a whole lot of good, but they'll provide us some cover.
All right, roll a D100.
60.
Your inventory is completely wiped out. You aren't sure that you've done enough. You're not quite out the door yet. Blaze,
Okay, out loud I go, X, you got anything for me here?
All demons can be fought, but that one cannot be fought with this.
Okay, you got anything you can do to help me?
Roll a d100 as you call upon this power.
That is a 29.
29 is very good. It says, I am a render of things, and I am a creator of walls. One of the hallways, the hallway with the surgery demon, is suddenly impassable.
Right.
The demon walks up to it and clacks against it, and there's the sound of nails on a chalkboard
Oh, God. No.
as it touches an invisible wall.
Thank you kindly.
You make it through. You're a little faster than you expected. Foresight,
Yeah.
how are you getting through this?
So I know hindsight. I know that like the three can like help get people because they're not in huge armor. So I see myself as the guardian to like the door, protecting, making sure nothing is coming from level 6 to, stop us from
6
getting the
seems
door.
clear above you. Yeah.
And then making sure there's enough cover fire to get the other three and any other civilians in. And then like I feel like I'm guarding the door as Charlie sets up the explosives and people come through.
Make one more d100 roll.
Come on, you got this. You got this, Foresight. You got this.
26.
26. You are laying down a perfect cover fire. As Hindsight comes blasting down a hallway carrying 2 more people that they ran back in to go grab.
That's my girl.
Behind them is suddenly some kind of fiery dog
Oh.
with 2 heads that is
Oh.
chasing, and you blast the hell out of it.
A fucking core hound. Shit.
Yeah, really.
As
Is everyone in?
you know there's more people down here.
Yeah.
We got our orders.
We can't save them all. No way.
Soldier,
Yeah.
you gotta close this door.
All right. Charlie.
All right, so I am probably setting up the last charge. Every once in a while I was turning around or thump, 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 like suppressing fire, random shit. I don't know what's good, I don't know what's bad, just anything that isn't us I'm shooting.
Your explosives are set. Roll your demolitions.
So I got a 49. So I think everything's gonna work well. It probably looks, pretty
It looks
good.
like hell. It looks like
Oh, my explosives?
Yeah, it looks like someone sprayed silly string made out of C4
Oh,
to
yeah,
kind of
no.
weave the
Yeah,
weirdest, stupidest looking etch-a-sketch picture of an explosive encampment.
But to me, it's beautiful because I know it'll work and it'll be great.
Yeah.
But I want to pipe in to Blaze. I go, hey, Captain.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking, whatever's going on up there seems pretty fucking wild, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a point here?
Yeah. I think the world needs people like you, even though you're kind of annoying and a brown noser and
As you're
I can't
saying this,
stand
you notice that Saphira is farther in than you thought.
I'm walking it's further inside these doors.
further in the blast range than you thought. She might not make it through before the next wave of demons, which you see look like they're ready to rush.
So anyway, I was thinking, and as I'm sitting there, I'm like fixing my gun and like reloading it of all the
Is
things.
he the only one that sees this, or do we all see it?
He is the only one. Everyone else has their hands full with things happening.
I was thinking that maybe the world doesn't need more people like me. I like the world. I like eating and shitting and sleeping. But I think I'm gonna enjoy this a lot too. You know, I kind of want to know what's going on over there. You know what I mean? I just fire off like into the wave, and I go, cross. Sephora,
What?
can you fucking move a little bit faster, please? And I want to reach while shooting. I'm not looking.
Yeah.
And I want to reach into one of my pockets and like it's empty. And I reach into another pocket and it's empty. And I reach into another pocket and I'm out of like little snacks.
Oh,
And I'm
no.
like, and I look around and there's a dead soldier and he has a stick of gum and I go, yes. And I take out the stick of gum and I'm like, throw off. Yeah, it was a pleasure working with you guys. And as I'm shooting, something like a knife goes into my chest and I'm like, ow.
So as you're doing that,
I guess take it easy.
Sephora does make it through.
Yeah, Sephora.
And then you hear over the comms, request denied. As the colonel slams in front of you with a big air blast and knocks you through the
You
hole.
motherfucker! Is he staying behind?
Yes.
Oh, that idiot. God damn
Where's
it.
that coming from?
I just slide in a knife in my chest.
You still have a knife in you.
I know, that's why I'm coughing up blood.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll fix that. Let's blow this.
You blow it. The entire facility shudders one more time as the mechanisms for the locking, which had been somehow covered in stone which shouldn't be there, suddenly get blown loose. The blast doors fall with their immense mountain strength. The fused metal seals itself shut as the plasma inside the walls made for just this situation creates a tomb of sub-level 7.
Oh, dear Gussie.
Was it very satisfying to watch? The explosion, I mean?
Oh, I'm sure.
For you.
It
Was it Michael Bay-esque?
It was for a moment, and then there's the sizzle of the thing fully air quality level, just like completely airproof ceiling of sub-level 7. The group is out. You all make your way up to the surface. There's a couple others. Looks like they've been fighting up top too, but nothing nearly as bad as what was down in sub-level 7. There are
Right.
reports from all over when they say the only message we've gotten, and you look up and you don't see the sky. It looks like it's snowing, but it's not.
Oh, wow.
Ash is falling from the volcano. They say a message came through before the volcano blew. Sawyer's heading to Chicago.
Ooh. What did he
Why
say?
there? Do you know why?
I don't, but it feels right. And Foresight, you see yourself shaking, like giving the arm grasp to Sawyer in the Midwest, up near Chicago. You know that will happen if you go that way.
Yeah, we need to go to Chicago. We can make a stand there.
You know where you go, I go, sister. I just kind of push another person like out of the hole.
An extra gets like
Yeah.
sent out of the scene. There isn't much military gear left up here. All of the aircraft are basically useless in this.
Oh,
So they're being stripped for parts. A lot of power armors are going to be... They're going to take what they can, those that still function. But things are weird. They don't know what they're walking into. It's getting hard to see beyond a mile. But you're headed to Chicago. You know it's the right move. In hindsight. In your mind, yesterday, when she was arguing with the commander, you suddenly see something like he angrily tells her it's all on her, and she feels something comforting on her shoulder.
Who
Dr.
does?
Howe does. And in her mind, a giant face comes behind her and starts whispering.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay.
And you see it perfectly. This sunflower-headed demon is speaking to her of the power and the interesting glory and the ambition that she has long harbored to know more about the universe. All of this can be hers. Let me just show you how to open the door a little wider. That is a sudden psychic vision you get, a flashback of someone else's life. Blaze, the weapon says, "Warrior, I will fight with you. You must protect people. My previous charge lost sight of that long ago. Will you use me to protect the axe which guards?" You're muted. It says to you.
I will.
Your soul is pure. We will.
Do you have a name?
I am the axe that guards.
Well, now we are the X that guards.
The world is full of ash. And leaving behind a masterpiece of explosion, Charlie has the hardest job of all.
Mhm.
To continue living.
Ugh. God, this never fucking ends. I want to sit up very suddenly. Like I still have a knife in me, but I just.
Yeah.
Oh, I happily pull that shit out of you.
No, don't.
Nope.
No,
I
no,
do
no.
not let you. Nope.
Never pull out a knife.
Oh,
So it would
Sorry,
be
I
a,
thought
it would be a
It's
sucking
keeping the
chest
blood in.
wound, and it
Yeah.
would be a hole. Don't worry about it. It's keeping my
misread
blood in. That's actually correct.
Read the situation.
It's okay.
First aid 101. Well, this Maxine,
You go to
you've
do that
learned-
and everyone's like, no!
No.
You have learned something today, Maxine. If there's a puncture wound, you do not pull the thing out.
Leave
Yep.
the arrow in.
You
Yep.
leave it in, yep, until you get to a doctor.
Yep.
So I sit up. I spit out a little bit of blood. Does anybody have any coffee?
Not yet.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I got some good drugs though.
Ooh, I will partake. And let's go to Chicago, baby. And I'm gonna get up.
He
and
gets
I'm gonna
you
rack my
actually
gun.
get loaded, like you know what, I'm just gonna say Saphira comes up next to you to help support you. And you
Thank
get
you.
loaded into an APC.
Oh, I thought you meant I get loaded like I'm
No,
fucking
into an armored
drugged
personnel
out.
carrier.
Okay.
Well, that too now.
Saphira, you're the last one onto what they're now calling the bus. There's 3 buses headed towards the Midwest. What's the last thing you think as you leave the smoking ruins of NORAD behind?
You know, I think she is. Her last thought is, well, I guess I'm going home.
That's a perfect place to end it.
Ooh, that is good. She was from Chicago?
Apparently. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Love it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for the
Ooh.
Fall of NORAD, this
Are
tale
we
of
the
Chaos
start?
Earth.
Are we the start of the coalition?
So, we...
Yes.
So,
The coalition started out with a good plan, but
well, the
as
coalition
all-
didn't start as genocidal fucks.
Oh, good. Okay, that's not us then. Okay, good. Let that be our great grandkids or whatever.
But,
Damn. Because I was like, Chicago, that's Chi-Town.
yep.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Anyway,
That was fucking cool. I like that. That was good.
Brought back the sunflower demon. Shit.
it was actually already in there.
I can't
you
believe.
really?
Really?
Holy shit.
That's the thing. That's the thing that Jack saw in
Yeah.
in our old campaign.
That
That's
is
the thing that was fucking with
One
him.
of the things Jack saw.
Jack saw many
Yeah.
things. His
Maybe
life
there-
was.
Here's the thing, though. That was not the same one.
Oh, I don't like that. There's
Oh.
more.
Oh wait, there's more?
Well, the one I saw.
There are very few of them, but the one
one
Jack
I-
saw could not be that one because that one is stuck there for at least 300 years.
God.
Yeah. Eat shit, sun
He did.
demon.
It was 315 years, so yeah, it would probably still be stuck in there.
Oh god.
Roundabout, yeah. Until somebody cracks open that. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
No. Oh fuck.
No.
Next week, we'll return to our regular campaign where we are hitting what I have planned for the final arc of it.
As they tunnel through NORAD.
No,
Oh,
you are not
No.
going to know that.
Fuck that place.
I'll save that for a one-shot or a small, short adventure later on.
Yeah.
For next Christmas.
There's a lot happening at NORAD in the next 300 years.
No thanks.
Yeah,
We
yep.
don't need to see. It's fine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Nope, everything is fine. Everything's
Can
fine.
you send us a picture of what a razor demon looks like, Kevin?
I mean,
I am interested. That was giving me hardcore Hellraiser vibes, and I loved it.
it's bad.
Great movie.
Let me see if I can pull that up.
It
But
sounded
anyway.
pretty bad.
It is. Slicer Demon.
A slicer demon. It's hard. I can't see anything.
Yeah,
from
the high
here.
contrast on my...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe put it in
I will
our
put it
chat
in
or
the Discord,
something.
yeah.
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 But it is a horrible thing. Anyway, thank you all for joining us for this terrifying tale. I want to say a blessed Yule to y'all. If you
Yes.
celebrate the solstice, it's tonight, and maybe bring light into the new year. Anyway, so thank you all for joining us. I hope to be back next week. Like I said, I have designs on wrapping things up soon. Things are coming to a head in your game, and I spent a lot of time getting there, but I shouldn't take forever on the dismount.
Worth it though. I'm sure it's
Yes.
worth it.
So, let's go around and give our outros and tell people where you can be found. And let's start with Saphira, as played by Nerdy Teddy.
Alright, hi everyone. I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me over on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. You can find me, of course, in the Nerds with Dice Discord. And here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am in the I Hunt game. Of course, keep a new lookout for news on Millennium Knight's Chronomask. Mondays, I'm over on the Bardic Nox channel playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have some games and stuff that you can check out either by using the link in chat or heading over to Twitter and finding it over there.
Right, thank you so much. And Maxine.
Heyo! My name is Maxine Bachman, also known as That Girl at That Place, except for Instagram, where I'm Lady Skyburn, or That Girl's art page. I am kind of taking a mental health break from most social media stuff, but if you message me, I will answer. So you probably won't see me many places, just popping up here and there. So keep track on my Discord and Twitter to see if I pop up anywhere.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. And Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle. You can find me on Twitter at Shell_game. And right now, you can find me here on Tuesdays.
All right. Thank you so much. And Kate.
I am Kate. You can find me on Twitter at Reverie_cutie. And as of right now, here on Tuesdays.
All right. And Evan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Evan Jennings. You find me at Evan Jennings64 on the Twitter. I am getting much closer to starting my new campaign. It's gonna be all like Viking themed, and like Norse kind of stuff. But I don't have an exact date just yet. So, but it is soon, probably after the holidays.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you so much. And our friend Ting can be found at Ting_Tut on the Twitters. And my name is Kevin. I've been the Game Boss. You can find me at Bisonic Kevin on the Twitters and on the Discord here. You can find my wife's amazing knitwear designs, including some very super awesome things that she just finished, but I don't think she's published just yet. But keep a lookout for an awesome new pattern. And yeah, you can find me tomorrow over on Devil's Luck Gaming playing Arlo Sharp in an Altered Carbon campaign powered by the Cortex system. And it's a lot of fun and things are happening and none of us, it's a wild ride and we're really having fun with it. All right. So I hope to see you there and we will catch all of you soon and be safe out there. And Nerdy, do we have a rate?
Yep, we will be rating TTRPG. It's T as in the drink tea.
Tea. Is this the drinking tea? Or is it this? I don't. With the pinky out. Anyway.
I'm not sure. Bye.
Bye.
There it is.